Hello and welcome to Without a Clue Wargaming. James here. I am very happy. If you saw the thumbnail, you probably saw that I'm very happy. Basically, my Dark Ops order has arrived, and it means that I can crack on with the Dropzone table. But first, I'm going to quickly show you something that we got done. Basically, I was talking to Pez about getting some of these made up. Basically, they're just measurement templates. Loads of people use them now. We decided to get some made up with our logo on, and also Dark Ops logos on there as well. Excuse me. Basically, what we're going to do with these is, obviously we're going to be using them on the channel, but if you come and have a game here with us, you'll get to take one of these home. We've got a whole bunch of them. I don't even know what I did with them. We've got a massive bag of them. You'll get one of these to take home with you as a little memento of you coming to play. So yeah, hope you like them. They've got 6 inches on there, 2 inches, 3 inches, and then 1 inch on the end. All really handy. I know Age of Sigmar uses a lot of 2 inches and 1 inches, but we mainly use the 6 inch on Zone Mortalis games because most stuff can only move 6 inches. So yeah, it's really handy. It saves you having to get a tape measure. Tape measures always break. It's no good for shooting, but they're great for movement templates. So we've got those. We've got them in green, red, and then the frosted orange. Next up, we've got the exciting bit. We've got the actual buildings themselves. I've ordered quite a lot. It was quite a big parcel that arrived. The other thing, I can't get over how good the quality is on these. Basically, we've got these are 5 of the hex buildings. I've already opened these, but I just can't get over how the bits just fall out. Oh, see, they're falling on the floor. So all the other MDF kits I built, foreground, blots, I've seen some of their stuff, and a few other bits and pieces, and the bits don't fall out like that. There's no cleanup at all. I can't get over that. It's absolutely brilliant. There is no cleanup on these at all. Pez, you've done a really good job on these. I'm really chuffed with them. But this is 5 of the little hex buildings. So basically they're double. You get two of these on there. They're the small pieces of the housing complex that I'm going to build in the corner. So there's 5 of those. Then we've got the power node. This is going to be the tall part of the industrial sector. Basically, this is going to be the main piece of it. It's going to it stands really high. It stands really tall. I mean, it's as tall as this box is, as this package is. So that's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun to build. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's going to be the main part of the industrial sector. Next, we've got the dual generator. This I'm really looking forward to building because I can do all my glow effects on it. I'm going to do it orange, I think, just to give it a bit of colour and make it pop off the table as well. So that'll be a part on the industrial sector. Then we've got the first of the 2 blades. These 2 buildings are going to sit like point to point on each other and form like a gateway to the UCM compound, which you'll see shortly. So there's 2 of those in there. Then we have the large double hex. So this is basically just a double version of the small ones. So these are twice as tall as those. They all fit together. So you can put one of the small ones in the gap here, and they all fit together. So they're like building blocks almost. So you can build what you want out of them just by piecing them all together. We're gonna leave them all loose so that they we can build them in any way that we want. So next we've got my favourite building, the UCM command. Basically, Pez got the license from Hawk to actually make the actual UCM logo on his buildings, which is brilliant. This is going to be the main part of the table. There's going to be that with 2 other buildings, which you'll see in a minute. But stick that one down there. So this is going to be the main focal part, along with these 2 next ones. So another tall building. Next we've got the Tiatsu Tower. I think it's Tiatsu Tower. This is going to be sitting next to the UCM command. On one side, and then on the other side we're going to have the exchange on one side, and then the Tiatsu Tower on the other. So it's going to form like a main compound for the UCM, because the whole city is going to be like a UCM run town. And because basically, as you know, I play UCM, Tom, Dan, and everybody else that plays Dropzone plays everything else. So it makes sense. It's my table, so it's going to be UCM. It's going to be an untouched city, so it's going to be crisp, clean. You don't really get to see many of those because most people want to do overgrown and overrun because they're trying to recreate cities on Earth. But what I'm doing is I'm creating one of the UCM, I think they're called Cradle Worlds, that's untouched, but the Scourge or whoever is coming to invade, and the city was totally unprepared. That's the kind of story behind the city. Next we've got the large double hex again. Then we've got the next to the industrial buildings. This is the warehouse. It's going to be the middle-sized building on the industrial complex. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm really looking forward to building that. Then last, well, no, we've got a couple more. Got two of these. These are the big double hexes. So between these, the large hex and the small hex, I'm going to create quite a big, large housing complex that's going to be on one side of the table. So you've got one large objective with a housing complex, you've got the large objective in the middle, which will be the UCM complex, and then on the other side you've got the industrial complex or compound, which will be the next large building. So you have three large buildings, so we can play the basic scenario that you get in the start set, because I want to take this table to events and shows, and so you guys can have some games on it. So you can come have a demo game if you've never played Dropzone before. One day I'm hoping to take it to Salute if I can. Not this year, maybe next year, hopefully. So yeah, there's two of those. Then we've got another fun one. We've got the cinema. Basically what I'm going to do with these is, because you've got the neon light in here, I'm going to do the glow effect on the board and then paint the writing in a really bright colour so that it looks like the glow is on the actual side of the building, like neon lights do. The letters themselves don't glow, it's the area around it that glows, but the letters stand out. So I'm going to try and do something with that as well, so that'd be quite cool. And then last but not least, we've got the steakhouse and petrol garage. There's no picture on this one. This is one of the smaller kits that he's just created. So yeah, there's that one. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see that until it's built. But that is it. I'd like to thank Darkops for helping us out. Pez has been a great help. I'll be putting a link in the description to his channel, Pezapoo, and he mainly does mainly does Dropzone, and I think he's doing something else now as well. But yeah, check him out, give him a subscribe, tell him I sent you. And again, thank you very much for these. If you want one, then you have to come and play. So yeah, we want more people to come and play. Also, I built this nice background. It took me about 2 hours to stretch this material out, and I'm still seeing a few creases here and there, but I hope this looks a bit better. And yeah, it looks more professional. I keep looking at the screen rather than the camera, but and also my squinty eye, but oh well. Anyway, I hope you like what we're doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. It lets us know that you like what we're doing, basically. Also, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think we should change. Anything. Just put it in the comments below, and it just helps us out. It helps us make things better. I want to try and make the videos better as much as I can, and a few other bits and pieces as well that we can do. So next up, I need new lighting. So if you see my lights that I'm using now, it's just lights covered in kitchen roll. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you later, and happy wargaming.